Welcome to KTB TV and a lack of music. I didn't hit play on the thing. There we go. Get our lo-fi hip-hop beats in here. That's only half a joke. Anyway, so I am quite messy at the moment because I received in the mail after Thanksgiving, so I'm glad that I didn't stream on Thanksgiving. I received this. Here it is. Yeah, slightly closer, but still out of focus look. This is a 2K RAM chip. It is apparently, it seems to be compatible with the 74LS series that I'm using, or at least it is inputting and outputting the same highs and lows that I would be expecting. So I'm gonna use this. Why die for Danzig? Also, wow, I really am poaching people out of Prof's chat. That was not intentional at all. Hi Danzig, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. I expect that you're going to, continue watching Prof's stream, but I appreciate the follow. But anyway, I was testing this because I wanted to make sure that it actually worked correctly. I've left it together, so I might as well do the world's briefest demonstration to make sure that it's still working the exact same way that I'm expecting it to. So let's take a look and see what we can do. I really do need to get one of those little header boards, or header pins, so that I can get a bit more secure power here, because this is not quite doing it for me. It's always just a little loose. Not a fan. All right, so our clock has power, so that's good. Clock still works. Absolutely. Dr. Noobs, to you, sir. It's hard to hydrate when I can't actually, show you that I'm hydrating, but, here we are. I like watching people do stuff I can't even understand. Sounds great. Well, I mean, I will do my best to try and at least help a little bit. So, I will do my best to explain. So, these are the 8 bits that we're looking at for the input and output, because the input and output bits are the same on this chip. So, we have a read, this is a write signal and a read signal. And this is an address bit. And all of these other ones are tied high because some of them are address bits and some of them are, one of them is like the chip enable bit. So make sure I hydrate my board. Yeah, I'll get right on that one. So right now what I want to do is I want to write in, and everything's floating at the moment. So, oh, that's read. I'm sorry. Let's write in. Uh-oh. What did I do to myself? Did I just burn it out? No. Okay. Oh, no! Something's wrong. Did I literally just burn this chip out? Oh my gosh. No. What just happened? Why have I no... Alright. The chip works. Or the power is still working. Oh, I wrote zeros in. Ha! Ha ha! Yes, I wrote zeros in. Hey Roger, how's it going, man? Okay, so I wrote zeros in. So this is working as expected. So if I go to address 1 and then I read again, yeah, so we've got all ones. Okay, so yeah, address 1 is, so if we do read in address 1, so we'll go back to address 0 where I have all zeros. Let's just put literally like 3 bits we're gonna pull high. So let's see. I will pull these 3 bits high. This one. And this one. It literally does not even matter. This one. And this one. Because again, I'm just doing this as a quick demonstration that it's RAM and it works! Rapid test was negative. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah, my wife had a fun, thing today as well, and she's going to be staying home, though she was not directly exposed. She was in theory, an indirect, like a second-class indirect exposure. So, all right, so let's write this real quick. Well, I hope that you are safe and that your other test comes back negative. Geez, Roger. All right, so I just wrote these 3 bits, so let's pull these out. And now we should be able to read those 3 bits. That's address 1, isn't it? Oh, what did I do? No? Why are all 3 of those high? Well, that's not right. I swear this this worked correctly last time that I did it on my, kitchen table. Let's bring this. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to bring them low. That's my bad, because otherwise they are all going to be high, right? Oh, no, let's see. Let's see. If I read this, they're all low, right? Yeah, if I read this, they're all low. So I need to bring 2 high. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Let's bring 2 high, and we'll write that. So we've written that. Now if I pull these out... Ah! Keep that in my address bit. And then read. What is going on here? This is not working at all. This worked literally 2 days ago. Did I mess up where my address is? Uh-oh. Name the CPU Steve. I mean, all right, I guess we're calling my computer Steve now. I am okay with this. I think that this technically these these points are accepted. Yeah, all right. Well, Steve is being a bit of an ass right now. So you know what? I think that I've got an address bit wrong here somewhere. So let me pull up. What are you doing? What? What were you? Oh, wait, I like had clipped it against something else. Hold on a moment. This is gonna be fun. Let's see if this works. All right, this is gonna bring this. Oh no, that is working. Good. Okay, so let's see. Let me pull my microphone over here. Where's my? I have it on my laptop, but I don't think that I put it on this desktop. The datasheet for this is MB8416A-15L. This is technically the SK variant, but that doesn't matter. Oh, see? No, that's the eBay listing that I bought it at. Let's see. CPDF datasheet. Yes, this is the one that I'm looking for. Download this. For what it's worth, I can't see chat at the moment because I have that on the other. Though I'm amused at the webcam being over here. So 2048 words by 8 bits. Yep. Which is 2K, 2 kilobits. All right, so here we are. So we've got power, obviously. We've got ground down in 12 here. So we've got 3 data bits. And so yeah, this one is a data bit address. I don't know why this data bit address is also pulling that low. Though if it's high. Oh. See, now why is that? Yeah, what's going on with that? There's something really funky going on over here. Yeah, see, this is now high. So I think that's just some of the random junk that's in the memory. But again, if I write from that, if I write that address, now all of these should stay low. Yes, that is correct. So address 1 is low, and address 0, we're gonna call it, is also low. Okay, so now I've read both of those. So I just want to go back over this. So I've got a bunch of address bits. I've got address bits 0 through 8 here. We've got 8, 9, and 10 in here. So we've got a write bit. We've got G, which is our read bit. So if we... and then we've got our chip enable bit. So our chip enable bit is always pulled low. Our chip enable bit is specifically always pulled low. It's right there. Can't really see it, but that's fine. So if I look at this truth table, so if the chip enable is low and both of these are high, then the data bits output are disabled, and the I/O pins go to high impedance. So they basically disconnect. If I bring the read bit G low, then it's read from the RAM. And if I bring the write bit low, then it's into the RAM. So that's where we're at. I want to bring that data sheet up because it's available. Now let's see. Is the low quality stream intended? Probably not, though. It's just not. I'm not very good at this. Or at least the low quality of me is also, well, that one's partially intended. So what is going on with this? So let's see. If I write 2 of these, so write is high and read is high, and we're at address 0. So let me see. If I say you go high, all the way in, thank you, and you go high. Oh, good. I'm glad it is apparently just you, Danzig. Let's write this. So if I write that there, I've brought write low, which means that should mean that those 2. Yes, okay. I'm not a crazy person. It just didn't want to, for whatever reason. Yep, and then we're still low in the other address register. Okay, I don't know what was going on, that it was screwing up somewhere there, but we're good. So this works. So now I have to make it nice. So let's unplug. Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely on your end. I'm definitely streaming in 1080p, so trust me, my hard drive knows. Because I save all my recordings. All right, so let's clean up some of this, some of this. Just move those registers off to the side. What I also do want to do is I want to get my. Whoop, sorry, trying to pull the clock off of this. I want to get the rest of this bus built. I need 2 more of these, and I'm gonna make it happen. Gonna take our input register, or our instruction register. We'll put that off to the side. Also, I got new wire clippers. It cost me like $4. They work way better than these. Wire strippers, rather. Yeah, the content, however, might be a bit questionable. Exactly. No, it's fine, Danzig. I'm with you there, man. All right, so let's pop these open so I can actually use these. So I think I want to use the measure for 20 gauge wire. We'll see. I am gonna pull this all apart because I need to better fit it together. So let's just yoink. Let's get a baggie for that. Actually, I need to put 2 of these back over here because I had 10 green LEDs and they were the only ones that open. I didn't want to open more of my other sealed bags of LEDs. So I actually do want to put this. I'm gonna take this apart so that I can because I'm going to put this, I'm going to put the clock, and then this, and then this, and then we'll be good. So, let's see. You just use side cutters like a real man. Yeah, well, you know, like you said, you don't work on a 20 gauge wire normally. That's neither do I. I've finally done it. I've stabbed the poster board. Can this come off, please? Did YouTube stop already? Jeez, Oh, I didn't actually, No, autoplay is on. What the shit? What are you doing, YouTube? Play this playlist of perfectly free music. I mean, like, legit free music. Let's see. There we go. I want to cut the other end off, too. I'll stick it in between the RAM chip, and it's going to have the RAM register on it and my RAM select for manual mode. Manual mode engaged. Can't even think of what I'm looking for. I'm so glad that this week I don't have a Band-Aid on, though, because that was the worst. Just straight up having your primary hand have a Band-Aid on your thumb was, shocker, no fun. Alright, there we go. Look, we can have a bus. Let's... I mean, if I ever put this together properly. Yes! I have an 8-bit bus instead of a 4-bit bus. I can actually put that together. Okay, I should cut these out a little bit, trim these up a little bit. I said I should trim these up a little bit. Come on. I'm not exactly using the best cutter for this, because this cutter I originally brought down here specifically so that I could just open the boxes. I wasn't thinking about having to cut stuff off the bottom of the board. So, all right, let's see if that's good enough. Come here. Get over here. Come on, man. There we go. All right. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Wooble wooble. All right. Let's connect this up here. Get my get some wire from my box. Box full of wire. I'm still gonna be needing the pliers though. Box full of wire and a handful of pliers. So it is not 18 gauge. There we go. It is not 18 gauge, I said. There we go. Hey, that worked. That worked so nicely. All right. Now let's see how far that has to go here. Can we straighten out a little bit? There we go. Trim a little bit of the excess off of that before I cut it. Before I strip it. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that was a little bit too much of an excess trim, but that'll still work. Yeah. Assuming that I put the dang turn the wire in the correct angle. Oh no, that's because I didn't cut enough off. That's why. I'm gonna. All right, ready for the most manual zoom? Don't ask what I'm using for this. It's embarrassing. Seriously though, can we? There we go. There we go. Cool. How's the focus on that? Is that focus still awful? Because it is impossible for me to get a good focus on this. All Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I already have camera properties open? I don't. Of course I don't. Why would I have the camera settings open? The webcam that I'm using, actually, so this is a fun fact. The webcam model is acceptable. It is a, the webcam model is Logitech C920. So it's perfectly fine. It works fine for what I need to do, but the webcam itself is not great. Now, that being said, I got a new toy recently that I am hoping to make as my permanent webcam. I just realized I turned away from the mic while I was in the middle of talking. Sorry. I did get a new toy that I'm hoping to transition into my webcam, which is sitting over on a tripod over here, and I will show you in just one moment. But after I get a little bit more room on this. Come on. Oh, come on. Go around the bend or whatever. You know what? All right, that worked well enough. What was I saying? Oh yes. So I'm hoping to use this other thing as my webcam, but the power cable that I ordered for it has not come yet, and I've seen the tracking information. I know it's there. I know that it's been printed out, but they've not dropped it off at the damn post office yet. So So I bought a new toy that I plan on using as a webcam. That's what this comes down to, because my slightly dodgy, we'll say, green screen background has always been a frustration of mine. Even though I paid literally $4 for this green screen, I'm counting because it's actually made up of $4 store tablecloths. But the webcam, if you had not noticed, this webcam is ridiculously noisy. Like, it's quite noisy. I don't know how much of that is lost or gained in the compression, but it's a problem. So, yeah, I'm hoping that the here we go. Sorry, I moved where the camera was, and my instinct for where the shot is now changed. What was I saying? Oh yes. Nope, I've totally lost it. Something about the green screen and then the webcam itself. Nope, I've completely lost what I was trying to say. Well, that's bad. Alright, so 22 is too small. Really need to stop That's the one thing about this type, is that I touch that every time I go to use it. So I've gotta get an instinct for not touching it there. You know, like you do. Yeah, anyway, I'm hoping that the webcam will improve the basic signal that I'm getting, so that the less noise will allow my green screen to, not show through my hair quite as much. Though I'm generally happy with how it is, and at the scale that you see me on the screen, it's usually not that big of a deal. I'm going to back this up just a little bit, because... Yeah, and also all that wooblin is from the fact that my webcam is technically going upside down at the moment. Anyway, okay. So, I don't want to attach the bus yet. I do want to attach the bus. I don't want to attach the bus yet. So let's start pulling off some other stuff here. I'm just gonna pop these into the same bag as the green LEDs because I'm gonna use them together. That's the plan anyway. And let's pull off all this. I just kind of grabbed some of the pre-made stuff that I have lying around, which is why it's random colors and random angles. So let's drop that back in this box. And I'm going to make some correct length ones. Oh, come on. Some correct length ones as I place this in the correct location, because I definitely just kind of shoved this into the breadboard, not intending for it to be permanent in its current location. So let's see. You have a 6D Mark II. Nice. It's funny because I bought it. Online, like you do. You buy things on the internet. And I asked the guy who was selling it, because he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just upgrading." I asked the guy, "Oh, what did you upgrade to?" And he upgraded from the Rebel T7 to a 6D. So I assume he meant a 6D Mark II, because that's pretty prolific as far as the 6Ds go. I need to know where I'm putting this chip, and for that I need I need the schematic. I am very much an amateur photographer, we'll say, so I was not planning on spending upwards of several $100s on my webcam. Oh, this is very bright. I was not looking at spending upwards of several $100s on my webcam. I was just doing it just because I like to do a little bit of nature photography, basically. Yeah, that angle is not good for that light. Oh yeah, I totally get wanting the mirrorless setup too. Is that better? I can't tell if that's better or not. I don't think it is. Hold on. This light's been bothering me the whole time. Hold on. Redoing my lighting. On the fly. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Is that better? Yeah, there's slightly less glare. Alright, so, schematic. Yeah, it's a little bit better. This looks like a sub-game of Among Us. It is. It so is. How's it going, Jeff? You're a pro mature photographer. You had the camera before you started streaming. That's fair. Well, it was funny because I had borrowed a camera from a friend, and so I'd been doing some nature photography basically while I was borrowing it from him, and I'm like, oh, it would be really nice to have one of these on my own, huh? All right, so we're looking at how fuzzy this image is, and we're going to change the focus again because I can never stop touching the focus. Not that much. Actually, yeah, there we go. Perfect. So, I'm not worrying about these XOR gates coming in. Wait a minute. This is the ALU. Get out of here. Not you. This one. There we go. There's still glare, but... So, this is a huge schematic. And, I'm going to slightly reduce how much we're gonna do with it. This is a bus... This is the RAM bus... I'm sorry, the RAM bus chip. This is a bus transceiver chip. This is the output here. These, don't know what this is. These are the 74 189s, 74 LS 189s. 74 LS 189s are the RAM chips. Okay, so these are what I'm replacing with this. Cool. Is this a programmable controller? Eventually it will be, Ken. You're more of the fan of sheep chips. Okay, so, yes, at some point, everything on here, this is gonna be as programmable as it gets. I'm so annoyed about this glare right here. Okay, I can't change it right now. I have to do other things. So we're gonna say we've got A0, 1, 2, and 3 coming into here. What are A0, 1, 2, and 3? That's our address. That's our address register. Or is that our custom address? Yes, this is our address register over here, the LS175s. I'm sorry, 157s. The LS157s is a 2-to-1 line selector. These are our dip switches. 157 is a 2-to-1 line selector. This is a write. This is our write over here. Yeah, because we've got our clock and our register in. This is a dip switch, data value to program. And then we've got stuff coming off of our bus. Ah, I see. Stuff coming off of the bus and into the RAM chip, or, got it. Okay, yes, that makes sense. There should be dip switches for, okay, so I think that this here is, this is coming out from our memory address register. That's why I'm confused. Got it. I was expecting to see that on that schematic, but it was not. Am I making a universal remote? That is, yeah. Eventually, that's what it can do. Yes, you know those ones in the 90s that you had to hold like this, that had the big like touch screens on it. Was it just like my neighbors that had that? Dip switch was my name in high school. All right, for real though. Yeah, let's start up top so that we do our A in. I'm gonna put this aside for the moment. Let's get my little packing here and stab that in. Okay, so let's start with this. So we've got in here, we've got the bus comes in. Yeah, so this is a 74 LS 173. It has a bus in, it has a memory address, and it has a multiplexer. So whether or not we're going from the bus to our multiplexer or not. Run program switch, yes. Run or program switch. If this is coming in from the bus, don't we need to have like an enable on this? This is a 74 LS 173, which is the 4-bit deregister. Yeah. Are we not gonna have, are we just gonna tie enable high on this? Oh no, here it is, memory in. Oh, okay. I'm blind. So yeah, we have our clear, we have our memory, and we have our clock. Okay. So let's start with that. Let's see which one of these has the 74 LS 173. This one. Do I have a fire extinguisher nearby? Isn't that the same thing as a programmable controller? Oh, a universal remote. Well, it depends on what this is controlling. Okay. Paying attention to where I put this and making sure I put it the right way. Sides on this one are very shiny. Like this one, these ones have like a like matte on them that this does not have. This is like stainless steel on this one. I should call this fingers with Kevin. At least it's not fingers with fingers. All right, let's see. We're gonna get some power and some ground into this. Let's start with power and ground. Actually, I'm realizing it's funny that for the power and ground, I actually am going to use the old one because it lets me do it on both sides and fit perfectly here. So there is still a use for this old house. No, that's not what we've been doing. This old wire stripper. No, call it fingering Steve. I mean, yeah, you're right. This is officially called Steve now, so I gotta finish putting Steve together. As long as I'm not fingering Freddy. This did not want to go in very nicely. I want to try again. There we go. Ah! It went in so nice that it accidentally pulled straight back out again. Don't say it. Don't say it. All right. Let's get some of this black wire for the ground. Yeah, Roger seconding over there. All right. All right. Perfect. So we've got our power and our ground. Though the edge of that ground is really not great. So let's cut off a little bit there. I don't know how loud that box is on stream, so I apologize if it is just like massively clunky. You want to see Sparks make sparks? Hey, Doc, you got there. Let's see. Here. Spark. Very controlled sparks. Alright, let's see. So we've got this in. So we're going to bring 4 in from the bus. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. We've got a memory in that's coming in. So we've got to tie E1 and E2 together. Those are pins 9 and 10. Pins 9 and 10. So let's look. We've got pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 and 10 are right there. I'm gonna tie our enables together. Do I have one more of these? No, I don't. All right, I'm gonna have to like make a single piece of completely stripped wire. Let's see. I feel like I'm using the there we go. Just completely strip this wire. I feel like I'm using the old one more than the new one tonight already. But don't worry, that'll change. All right. Roger wants my board to hydrate. You know, it's funny, that one has also already you missed the hydrate the board joke earlier. Hold on. Let me put this together first, and then I shall hydrate. I probably actually do need it too. So, thanks, Roger. All right, let's see. Got my Gatorade. Let me get real close for some ASMR. landed exactly how I wanted it to. Oh, excuse me. That one's for you, Roger. All right. I'm gonna stick something right here for memory, and that is gonna tie that low. Okay. Streaming hospital ride to Twitch. That's right. Coffee Fit, the best type of ASMR. Damn right. All right, so we're gonna tie the chip enable pins 1 and 2 to ground. So let's get some more of this. Come. Oh. Doing the wrong thing. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Just gonna tie these two together first. CPR with guest star. Guest star EMT. I mean, I'm streaming on what, Maker and Creative channel right now, so you know, they're just making me breathe again. Okay. I just wanted to flatten that out a little bit. I don't think it actually did, but it's fine. Clip this here. It's gonna be useful later. Let's get the grounded. Grounding directly to the ground. Ah, get back here. All right, so chip enable 1 and 2 are go in. Stop looking away while I'm putting it in so that I can figure this out. All right, chip enable 1 and 2 are in. We've got the clock coming from 7. Oh, so hey, look, we've got our clock right here. I can just bring the clock around. I don't know how long I'm gonna need this to be. I gotta put this on the left-hand side so that I stop reaching across camera. Yeah, this should work. I'm so excited to actually start tying some of this together properly. Okay. Not having to connect the clock every time is going to be so thrilling, because it'll just be permanently connected. All right. Trim off some of that excess. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to move this down a little bit so that I can bring the clock. Actually, I feel like I should bring the clock over to here initially, over to this row, so that I can get more locations from it. So that I can pull like directly off of here and make it slightly neater. Nah, screw it. That's a later Kevin problem. All right, yes, fine, I'll do it. Let's see. Yeah. How about that? Was that the correct length? Yeah, actually, I think that's good. Go in, yes. Cool. All right. So now I can pull off of that, and I should probably actually just put one there to cross it over so I can get it out of this and this. So let's make a short one. We'll actually just clip off with this side, and then yeah, I finally got a better stripper. Totally worth her money. I mean, Steve needs the best, you know? Oh crap. I literally just dropped that that piece of wire that I just stripped. I just dropped it inside the I dropped it inside my trash can. Okay, I guess we're doing another one. Still haven't cleared my throat entirely. Woo! Alright. Nope. Let's use these ones. These ones I am using specifically for the ones that just need to jump the gap here or here, because I actually got a good method going with these old ones, that they are a perfect form factor to use. So, all right, there we go. Now let's go from here, because I can't get quite so tight up against this with the other ones. I really gotta work on making sure that I'm not stripping too much off or too far off, because I don't want these to be too deep. Claiming it was the electrolytes. Nah. I mean, apparently he's gonna get some Gatorade anyway, the way I keep coughing. All right, let's see. Pull that out for now. Fine, go away. Clock coming in hot and heavy to pin number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, what is it? Oh, number 8 is power. Duh. I'm like, what is pin number 8? Oh yeah, it's power. Okay. I can always cut more off. I can always cut extra off. All right. Okay, there we go. Is that the correct length there? Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Let's just, again, you can always cut off the extra. Alright. Number 7 is now set. Okay. Pin number 7. Check. Let's see what else we need. So we've got pins number 1 and 2. So we need 3, 4, 5, and 6, which I believe, yeah, those are going to be our outputs. So our bus inputs are going to be 11, 12, 13, 14. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're just looking at our clear bit is 15, and our 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So clear, we'll tie this low because clear is an active high. And then here's our active in as an active low, so we're going to tie that high. So we've got our clock. Yeah, that's it. So then we can tie it to the bus. I do want to cut these off the bus. Where did I buy this kit? Shop or Amazon? I bought it off of beneater.net. Eater.net, I think. So this is from... This kit was built by Ben Eater. He sells it on his website. I did not design it, though I am slightly modifying it, at least tonight. I don't have the clippers that I want to try and shave this off. I'm gonna go get a razor, so be prepared to see me bleed on stream. Hold on one moment. Alrighty. So yeah, I believe eater.net is where you can pick up a kit, or you can just like get just the clock module. Like you can just get this piece by piece. So right, these don't actually hold. Sorry, let me do this on camera, so when I cut myself, it'll be at least clippable. These don't hold together nicely, so I have to kind of put them down. And then I'm trying to very, very carefully work across this. Because I not just don't want to hurt myself, but I want this to be very, very clean. Because I could use like wire clippers or something, but I just want it to come off nice and straight and clean. Sorry, Ken, not trying to repeat myself. It's just the first comment that I read coming back, so. Anyway. Come on, this is not how you use a knife. Let's use this like a proper person. Yeah, see, they don't quite stick together. Actually, if they don't stick together, I should just take this off. Like, I could just take it off and just cut the single one. I mean, it's just two now, so that's at least something. Alright. I don't want to cut towards myself, but I do want to just, like, slightly make a score there. Alright. Ah! Well, there's a cut in the poster board you can't see now, so, you know, that's why I was not cutting towards myself. Just cutting, you know, parallel to my thumb, it's fine. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Whew. All right. Only 2 more of those to go. Out of curiosity, what happens if I use the wire clippers, and then the razor afterwards to just trim it up? These are not going to work because they're not flat. But you know what? I have better ones for this. Those are all angled at the same amount. They're all angled the same, so razor it is. So this is why I wanted to like get some in on the other side too. Just cut across. It's fine. I should probably minimize this. All right. Cut across. It's not a saw. It's a knife. Come on. We'll get there. I mean, it's getting somewhere. Ah, there we go. Woo! There we go. Yeah, that worked a lot better. Using, you know, the actual leverage of the knife itself. Alright. I swear I know how to use knives, just, you know, trying to be extremely cautious. Because the last thing that I want is to cut myself on stream. There we go. That's better. Alright. I mean, the last thing I want to do is cut myself, but especially on stream. Alright. Let's see. Ah! I bumped myself a little bit, but everything's fine. Yeah, that worked great. Alright. Gosh. I'm gonna go put this down now before my wife comes downstairs and yells at me for being dangerous. Nah, she's really good. She just walks away when I'm being dangerous. Alright. So that'll be nice and flat against the other side. Doesn't matter which side I do it on, but I feel like I'm gonna do it this way. 'Cause I wanna. So, yeah, let me just tie this into the bus now. That's why I was doing this. So, 11, 12, 13, 14 as buses 0, 1, 2... Oh, I did get myself... Aww. Yeah, I'll be fine. I did get myself on one of the back wind-ups there. I just kind of nicked myself the tiniest bit. Huh. Alright, I have officially bled on stream. So. 0. I'm going to pull this out of the way again. 0 is going to go... I'm sorry, number 11 is bus 0. So yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. 2 of these are going to be the same size, and then 2 of the others are going to be the same size. So let's see. Finally going to get to use blue. Been waiting to use blue for all of the bus stuff. Let's see. Good. Okay. Clearly Jeff has left, or he would be giving me shit about cutting myself. What, don't you even know how to use a razor? This is my Jeff impression. Which is funny because that's his Kevin impression. I actually think, yeah, no, I'm like, I'm gonna pull this clock out of here because I'm actually gonna use the clock to tie down the bus lines. Seriously though, stop bleeding. Doesn't look good. Alright, let's see. So if I have measured that correctly when putting it in, cut off that. If I've measured that correctly, I've gone down and touched this again, and Well, maybe that'll be the right length for the next ones. It won't. It won't. Cool. Just gonna throw that out and be sad. Alright. There we go. Let's start over again. Maybe making sure we stay on the correct side there. I should just, like, tape this down, is what I should do. I should just tape this down. Or just flip it over and use it that way, because then it won't be my left hand touching it every time. It'll be on the side of my thumb. This is the problem with everything being made for righties. Alright. There we go. Let's try that again. 20? Yeah, good. I can go in there. Am I okay with my finger? Yeah, obviously, yeah. Literally, I didn't even notice it, like, when it happened. It's just, you know, it's just gonna be persistent. Cause it is. Yeah, that's actually a little bit loose. I want to get this kind of as tight as possible because it's the bus is gonna be loose against here. So this length, I'm not a fan of that. But actually, I might be able to just kind of squeeze that a little bit further down the line. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's much better. There's less give there. All right. Well, thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. Ah. All right. Oh, I need to give this a little bit more room because of the clippers. There we go. Alright, let's see. Numero uno, actually, because it's bit number 1. Ah! Not the most nimble person in the world, alright? Alright, let's see if that works. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Could be better, but for the moment, it's fine. Alright, so that's bit 1. Ah. Hey, get out of there. Let's see what we get for bit 2 here. Oh, that is definitely too long. All right. It's actually interesting. I should actually do these 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Yeah. Because I actually have the room to do 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. Though no, if I'm gonna expand this later, I'm gonna want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. because I am going to expand this later, but for the moment we're only doing the first 4 bits. Get out of here, White. Hey, that's a tiny bit of metal I don't want in that breadboard. So let's, yeah, there we go. That's what I needed to do, is make those on the same row. All right. So clearly I'm doing these a little bit too far out, so. Yeah. Did I touch it again? No, we're in good shape actually with that. Oh, right. That, I need to pull that down a little bit more. Okay. Alright. Let's see that. Yes, that will be perfect actually. Alright. And one more. We got one more to go. Ah, my blue. Oh. It fell inside the box. Oh, see, I didn't even know which one it was because that I pointed to the. Turns out I pointed to yellow. Hey, blue. Where's your? Give me the end of that. Yeah, come on out. Come on. Out of the box. You'd think that I could, you know, at least deal with some basic stuff like getting a wire to come out of a dank box, but here we are. Well, I'm realizing I'm actually shockingly low on the green, and I have black and, no, I have green and yellow. Good, so I have a refill for green and a refill for yellow. I don't think I'm going to be using green a ton more, but yeah, that'll be useful to have the refill at some point. So. Okay. I'm gonna Alright, that should work there. Nope. You go straight down, please. I think I may have done this one a little bit tight to try and keep them all in line and stuff, but yeah, I think I did. Oh, alright, hold on. Loosen that one up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Now it goes in straight. Okay, so we've got our bus lines in. So the first piece connected to the bus. Let's use the clock to kind of tie those down. Get that in on the right one. There we go. So clock kind of holds those down a little bit. That's nice. All right, so we've got our bus in. We've got our little piece of plastic out of there. So then this just goes out, and then it goes into the chip select here, and then the multiplexer here, the 157. And then we also have our manual over here. So let's pull out our multiplexer, which is a 157. Not these. So don't put that on top of the box, it's gonna fall. 157. Oh, of course. They're the ones on the end of this, so let's pop this out. Alright, so here's our multiplexer. Or line select chip, I believe, is the way that it is referred to in some documentation. So, yeah, 157, 74 else, 157 N. Okay, so squeeze these in a little bit. They fit nicely on the chip itself. I'm gonna leave room. Is this the same length? Yes. So I'm gonna leave room here for a another register. So that means that I want to have this here. So yeah, let's do that. Cool. So we've got to connect our lines out here. Chips 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, that's really 3, 4, 5, and 6. To, let's see, 3 connects to 3, 4 connects to 6, 5 connects to 13, and 6 connects to 10. Okay. 3 to 3. Let's start with that one. Well, let's start with power and ground. That's really what we should start with. So I said this was going to come in handy later. Here we are. I'm assuming that power and ground are opposite corners per usual, but let's just double check that. Line selector, power and ground. Yep, cool. Get back to the right schematic so I don't start trying to build a program counter by accident. Alright. Oh, that was a little long, but okay. Oh, was it? No, I think that might have been a little short. Oops. Yeah, it'll be fine. Good enough. Good enough. Ah, okay. I was trying to move the this slide this plastic over a little bit to even out the legs of the jumper. I think I actually got it there a little bit, but it was not being quite so kind off screen, which is good because it was off screen. Trying really hard to keep these things on the screen. Even if I don't always succeed. What? What? What is happening here? Go in. Power. Power. Straight down. Alright, I think one of these is actually too long. So, or it is slightly too wide apart. There we go. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. Much better. Okay. Cool. Time to hydrate myself. Alright. So anyway, we've got our power and ground. Oh, right. Oh, is this going... Yeah, this is going into a dip switch. 4 and 3 and 7 and 8 are being pulled low, along with chip 15. So 15 must be a inverted enable. Pin 15, enable. Enable, but it goes to ground? Okay. I will... Oh yes, it's got a knot there, right. Okay. So let's put one more thing to ground. Gotta move my cable for my webcam now that I have the cable box on the left-hand side, the wire box. My webcam wire is right next to it, and I almost just oops. I almost just you know, cut through my webcam wire. That would not be good. All right. Let's connect this to ground. Oh wait, no, 15 is actually going to be a little bit farther out. So okay, I'm gonna need to give this a little bit of extra breathing room here. That didn't do it. Hold on a second. This stupid right biased, left biased tool. This is a left biased tool because my father is also a lefty and he used it for years. There. Really? Ugh. Give me this. There. Gosh, terrible. Okay. Wow, that's not great at all. Okay. Alright. Here's our enable, and that's actually funny because we've got ground for our 555 timer going there too, so let's do that. That'll be good. That works. You want power right next to ground, right? At all times? Alright. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What is next? So we've enabled our chip. We've got our 4 outputs, which I'm going to ignore for the moment. Oh, and then we've got chip 1 is our select. So I'm going to do that afterwards. So let's do these in from here. That's funny. I am going to use green for this. Yeah, let's see if this will work. Let's see. Chip pin 3 to pin 3. Pin 3 to pin 3. Good. Oh. Yeah, I've moved it even with my thumb. So if I grip this too high, then I just screw with it, and it's the wrong size gauge. All right. 3 to pin 3. There we go. All right. 3 to... I'm gonna cut more off of that. Come on. There. Now it's too wide again. That's on 18. Okay. I'm not even in shot there. All right. pliers a little bit. And then bend it down. And let's try pin 3 to pin 3 again. There we are. Much better. 3 to 3. Okay. Then we've got what? Pin 4 to pin 6. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 from the end. Let's see. Stop touching it. All right. So pin 6 is 2 from the end. Yep, there we go. Let's hold that there. That, I believe, should be the... Oh, right. I think this actually ended up being the perfect length by complete accident. I mean, it's a little bit long there, but hold on. Yeah, that actually worked out really well. Okay. Three to 4. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a little bit off. That's not perfect. It's a little short there. Okay. So the wire is the perfect length, but I stripped it a little bit too much, so it got a little bit of an odd strip there. All right, there's that. Number 4. Number 5 to number 13. Pin 5 to pin 13. Okay, so... Oh! Well, I didn't strip it incorrectly. I put this into the wrong dang thing. It's actually a little short. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Because I'm not putting that into the correct slot. No wonder it was so long. Hold on. There we go. This one here into this one here, and then I've got excess. Okay. I actually didn't quite strip enough, and then forgot what pin I was putting it in. Goodness. Well, that was dumb. Okay. I'm putting it in number 6, please. 4 to 6. Much better. Okay. 5 into 13, yes. So 13 is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So 13 is here. This one is going to be a little interesting to run. Nope, not enough space. That's the most awkward that I've ever done that. Okay. So 13. I'm gonna come on down over here. Oh, let me bend that a little bit better there. There we go. And then, yeah, that'll work. Yep, pin 6. then we'll cut off a little bit extra there. Come on. Okay. I believe that actually worked out quite well. Come on, come on. Go down. There we go. All right, yeah. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Now then, last one is pin 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. And 6 to pin 10. So 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. 10. Okay, now let's move that over there. So not quite as long as that one was. I think I just made a longer one. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. That can go a little bit better there. Oh, come on. Squeeze that one in. And then open it back up. There we go. That's a bit more of a 90-degree that I wanted. Clip there, but like actually clip there, please. There we go. Hold on to that for later. These are the wrong hands. Okay. Let's definitely clip off that little bit of excess. Okay. And there we are. Let's put that in the one that I want it to go in. All right. Smush, smush, smush. Yeah. That's interesting. I wanna get it on the inside. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, see, now they kind of move together as a bit of a unit there. All right. I think that'll be good. So we've got our inputs going over here. So let's grab our dip switch. Cut through the bag, come on. Yeah, come on, bag. Tear open this damn bag. All right. So we've got our dip switch here, which we're going to mount upside down. Because of the way that we're going to wire it, we're going to mount this upside down. Oh, and we're gonna have our we're gonna have another switch here. So let's actually get that switch right now. Use an actual knife for it this time. So I know that I have a switch here. There's a button that comes with this too. I assume that's gonna come into the, yeah, write to memory here. Okay. So I think I want to put this over here so that I can be like, you know, or even over here maybe to be like, yes, use one or the other sort of thing. I think I'll probably end up putting it like here. So it's like use, oh yeah, use the dip switches or the register. Yeah, so let's do that. This is gonna go in here. I'll put them all to 0. Yeah. There we go. Go in. Can you maybe go in? Like, not trying to be a jerk here, but like, please go in. Okay, one side went in. Now the other side is in? Yeah, one side just goes in way easier than the other. Okay. Good. So, got our dip switches here. So, let's see exactly how we do this. So, the dip switches we're going to set to a memory address. We're going to set this to ground. They're going to tie to ground. Along with, yeah, 3, 4, 7, and 8 are gonna tie to ground. Oh, right. They're on different sides. Sorry, 3, 4, and 7, and 8. They're on different sides because of the sides that this is on. So let me connect up the ones I need to connect up first. So number 1 to number 11. The lowest bit to the lowest bit. Number 11 is here. Oh, and then yeah, the third one is line select, right? Like, wait a minute, what do you use pin 9 for? That's the actual output of which one this is going to use. Is this going to be short enough for any of these? I mean, if I move it over a little bit. If I were to move it over here, do I want to move it over here? I do, because I want to have I want to have another set eventually for the second set here. So yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna need another. Oh, I'm gonna need another one of these. I can move this. Well, let's see. What if let's say that eventually I do get 8 bits working properly. Yeah. Could have it all the way over here. And then that'll leave room for that. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so let's do it here. We'll get the room for this. Okay. Let's just stab this right back into the foam block it came in. I want to get this like almost exactly halfway in between, but it's not going to happen. Okay, so this is not going to work. Let's get a little bit longer. Let's just get a really long one, and I can make like 3 out of it. Maybe I can make all 4 out of it if I'm lucky. Oh. Of course, I've touched this, which means that it has changed what gauge it's using. Okay. number 11. And there we are. Oops. Come on. Click there. This is number 1, I hope. Yes, number 1. It's to the lowest. Actually, I'm realizing that this has... Oh, I'm sorry. Number 1 is over here, isn't it, technically? No, because we have it turned around. Hold on a minute. Yeah, the lowest bit. Yeah, the lowest bit goes to the lowest bit. I can do this without the schematic. The lowest bit goes to the lowest bit. That is correct. Where did I put my pliers? Okay. Alright. The lowest bit goes to the lowest bit. It connects these two when they are... it connects these two when they are... when this is on. Which means that I want to tie this to ground because on is 0. Yes, so let me grab 2 ground and 2 non-ground afterwards. Okay. So number 2 is going to go to number 14, which ties into the next bit. Yes. Number 14 is my next target. Keep grabbing things awkwardly because I just want the first thing that I pick up I want to be in my left hand because I want the pliers to be in my left hand because, you know, pliers and needing them to be dexterous and not sinister even though it's in my left hand. Come on out. This is where I need to... Yep. I touched the thing again. This is definitely not 16 gauge. Okay. This one here can come over to number 2. Perfect. Oh, no, that's so long that it needs to get trimmed because it's not hitting the bottom, or it is hitting the bottom. That's how long it is, which is not a good thing. Though, now it's all woobly and whatnot. Because it's actually slightly too long. There we go. Ah! Knocking the dip switch off. Alright. Stay. Okay. So that's 1 and 2. So those are for the less significant bits. What about the more significant bits? Number 3 is actually going to come out of number 6. But, it's actually aligned correctly in this picture. It's actually aligned correctly in this picture. Number 6 is going to go to number 5. So number 6 is the under 3. And then it's going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Number 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Yes, that is correct. Alright. That should work to get me into number 5. Nope, it's too long again, I can already tell. I'm not quite used to these enough to really tell exactly where they're going to be cutting, which is a bit of a problem. Or not cutting, but stripping, you know, whatever. The almost cutting. The cutting the plastic. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Good. That's 5. Now the last one is number 5 to number 2. So let's see. It's 22. 20, please. I feel like actually it might be 22 that I want, but we'll try it. We'll see what works. Number 2. Let's see. Nope, 22 is definitely not correct. I can feel that trying to cut the wire. It's just so tight. Yeah. In fact, yeah, there's a little bit of a ridge on this wire I can feel. Still gonna use it, because, like, fuck it. Yeah, that's future Kevin's problem. Which is why I hate past Kevin. What a dick. Never takes responsibility for his own actions. Alright. So, we're going to tie this across to ground. And I actually want to tie these high through some slight resistors. Not majorly big resistors, but... oh no, actually, so I'm sorry. I want to tie these high through some, like, 10K resistors, and then tie these low through some... What do we have here? 1K resistors on the other side? Oh no, tie those low straight to ground. Yeah. So that we don't have anything floating. So this is where he didn't give me the ones that I need for this, but I have some 10K resistors from this kit. So from this other kit before Radio Shack went out of business. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. These are 10 kilo ohm resistors. So I want to put these so that they are tying these. Actually, I'll do it over here. So I'll tie these high. because I don't want to rely on floating inputs. Even though, in theory, it should float high, but... So let's tie them high on this side. Okay. I don't know where that other scrap went. Let's see. High. No high. It's only a matter of time until I made that joke. Oh. Hey, I found that other scrap. It's just stuck to my skin. Not even like stabbing me or anything, just like a little stuck. Let's see. This one, oh. Gonna need to tie it across slightly, and that's okay. Where's the last one? Here we are. Alright. Alright, so we've tied that high. So I'm realizing I'm really running out of room over here. So maybe I should tie them high over here. Though I'm gonna need to tie 2 of these low. So let's move this clock here, there, and then I'll have to tie the other one across here. Yeah, like across from here to here. Huh. Alright. This is just kind of hanging out. Don't worry about it. It's just a way too big current smoother one. Current smoother one. That's exactly what I wanted to say with that. That's how that works. Okay, so the other ones we're tying low. So let's get a little bit of black cable here. Black wire. Use the other one. Ah! It's been too long since I'd hit the camera, apparently. That didn't work out great. I'm not a fan of that one. Alright, there we go. Alright. Tying, I'm gonna use, because this is such a small one, I'm gonna use it on this side. To tie this one low there. There we go. Let's do this again. Cut this correctly. There we go. One more, slightly longer. It's trying to be like, how much longer? How long do I really need this to be? There we go. There's one. Clunkety clunk clunk. Alright, so this one we're going to put here. And then I've got to get one that's even longer to go across over there. Or I could just tie these together. I should just tie them together. Because they're both going to go low, right? Hold on, I'm thinking about this for a second. Wait, if this is disconnected... Oh, yes, no, this is on the side of the wire, so it is actually connecting directly over here. Okay, I was thinking about, like, wait, is this actually going to do what I want it to do? Yes, it is. It's fine. This one, yeah, I mean, like, it's just so far... Fine, I'll do it. Want it to look obvious so that I know what it's doing. Let's see. That's the point, is that I can see easily what it is doing. I don't want to have to encode it for myself later so that I have to decipher it. Just gonna put this here. Alright. Give me that. There we go. Get in the trash. Thank you. Okay. That all the way across to that ground. There we go. That's better. So, now these should be grounded when they are up, which will put them at a... They will be grounded when they are up. Hold on a second. No, I'm sorry. They will be through the resistors when they are up, and they will be grounded when they are down. So, zeros and ones. Good. Let's see what the next thing is. So we've got this. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 15, we need to pull to ground as well. We already did that. Good. So, number 1, so this part, let's do this. It just kind of goes off over here. And I'm not quite sure where it goes. It doesn't really look like this page has something that just randomly comes in. So I'm not going to worry about where this goes for the moment. Huh. That is odd, though. Alright, so either way, number 1 is getting connected to one LED. And then I'll do a pull-up resistor. That will be what I'm going to do, because this is going to ground. So I will do a pull-up resistor for the other one. That's what that's going to mean. That's what I'm saying that's going to mean. Hey, I'm doing all right, Ender. How are you? So power through 2 1K resistors, which these ones I did get. Two 1K resistors. With a green LED and a red LED. So let's see. Just gonna yoink a green LED over here. And I think I still have some spare red LEDs. Let me see. Yes. Excellent. Oh, I actually have some spare LEDs and a green LED. Perfect. So this one can go back over here. That can go back to the program counter. Decided to overclock your PC a little not too long ago. Yeah, would you what chip are you what CPU are you using? And what are you overclocking? How much are you overclocking it? Wait a minute. Did I not have a green one in here? Did I pull it out and then immediately lose it? Am I blind? Was it actually in something else in here? Alright, I swear I pulled out a green LED. Alright. It's a bit of a mess on this table right now. Okay. Maybe it was just a reflection or something and I'm a crazy person. Alright, give me this one again. Wait, should I drop it or something? I swear I had one. Well, it's not on me. Alright. I'm completely baffled. Okay. I'm sure find that later when I'm cleaning up. So I'm actually gonna clean this up this time. So let's see. I'm actually gonna I don't wanna back up, slow down. I want to put these in nicely without having to solder anything. I'm gonna kinda pop these off to another thing that I can then, oh, I'm sorry, put the resistors in. Not enough to make a difference on anything, just seeing how it works. Oh, fair enough. Always worth it. I mean, at least you have a CPU that can get overclocked. That's always a bonus. I need to reread this again. So the switch goes to ground. So the center one in the switch should always go to ground. So let's make a ground wire. Just looking around, making sure I don't have any scraps of black around. Thought I had a scrap of black around, but again, like that green LED, it's just disappeared. I don't know what I'm doing with things. Ah, here it is. It is under the wire clippers. Let's make sure I use the correct wire strippers. Alright. Alright, let's see. So we can put this here. So this will pull to ground no matter what. So then we actually want to make sure that we've got the anodes going off to the other one. And yes, I am going to have this across here. And, I suppose I can do this like this. This will work. Alright. There we go. I want to be able to flip this and just have those sitting there. So let's see, let's put that through a 1K LED. Nope, 1K, yeah, 1K resistor for our LED. Oh yeah, you have a 770K, nice. I mean, as you know, I'm not exactly running top of the line anything around here. But, you know, this is going to power my computer after this, and that'll be an upgrade. Seriously, though, I am running a... oh, yeah, I want to go from power here. I'm running a 490. I was like, man, if I just had the K variant, I might be able to push it just a little bit more. The overclock variant. Oh, here they are. Like, where did the edges of those leads go? There we go. And you go into there. Perfect. Alright, let's get this just a little bit. Just so I know which one the anode is, because I always want to know that. Yes, that'll be perfect. Perfect. Alright. No. Go. Meh. There we go. Okay. Just the tiniest bit. Come on. Come on. Bend. There we go. There's the bend I was looking for. Alright. You really want to get a... Oh, soon you'll be able to upgrade some parts because your brother's building a new PC. Yes. The entire PC is your brother's old parts except for the HD60 capture card. Nice. Well, you know what? Mine's an old refurbished, used, like, business PC. So, because they're cheap and it cost less than getting the GPU itself. So, all right. So, I want to hook this output up now. I want to hook the ground up to number 1 on the chip. This is just driving me nuts how slightly loose it is. So I want to... So if I hook the ground up, is that really where I want to hook this up? This always bothers me. Okay, so if I hook the ground up here, and I switch it on, then this will be pulled high. Is it actually pulled high though? It is pulled high by this, which is going to go to a resistor. I should write that down. And otherwise it is pulled low here. So, hold on. Do I even have a pen? I don't think I even have a pen down here. Hold on a second. That's, alright, fine. I can't write it down. I'm gonna say we're gonna pull that high. And we're gonna do that through another 1K resistor. No, we'll do through a 10K resistor because I have 10K resistors right here, and that sounds good. Okay. So we'll pull this high through this 10K resistor here, and then we'll connect up that over to port 1, pin 1 over here. You have a GTX 970 right now, but you're sure your brother has a better one. Did he get his hands on one of the new fancy ones that Roger's been aiming for? The new NVIDIA stuff that's been coming out to upgrade to. All right, pin 1. We want to pull high. Unless it's going through... Aha, I found a use for this. Well, this is going through here. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it, just sneak it in under there, but first I can cut it to the correct length. Hold on. Okay, stabbed myself on the switch, but you know, we're in good shape otherwise. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna actually, yeah, let's put this here. Come on, go in. There we go. There we go. This one really is driving me nuts with how it is shaped, and I don't know that there's anything that I can do about it. Other than maybe sneak it over here. Yeah, let's do that. That'll work. Okay. So now that will pull low. Oh, duh! I want it to connect to the green one. I want it to connect to the green one. Yes, I want it to connect here. Whoops. So glad I caught that now, because that would have been embarrassing. I don't want it to connect directly to ground at all times. Let's try again. Gaff. Alright. That actually... Ah! My registers fell. Hold on. Oh, I'm so glad that they had a nice soft landing though. That was lucky. Alright. Now then, this one goes here. Alright, so now when they connect to that through that, that'll work. Okay, let's just check that to make sure that that's going to work. Oops. Yep, no, yeah, that was correct. Okay. Shut that off. Look at that. Green, red. The most basic thing works. And let's just check this. I have some new stuff. Hold on. I got some alligator clips for my multimeter. So now I can take these. I can say you plug into ground. And, well, maybe not on top of that though. You plug into ground, and you. So if we plug in here, 5 volts, and then if we click that over, 0 volts. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, so that does exactly what we want it to. Just put that out of the way. You know, it's some things. Some things. So yeah, Ender, I don't know if you had heard. Is your brother just upgrading in general, or did he end up getting one of the fancy new NVIDIA chips? And if you don't want to share, that's fine. All right. All right. So that takes care of the entire. Well, oof. That takes care of this, and this, and this. So now it's literally just LEDs out. He's getting a new PC in general, and you'll be able to get what he had, or at least look through and replace parts. It's nice that he has the resistors marked in this one. That's funny. So yeah, so he's just doing a full upgrade. It's not like he's building or necessarily building his own. I don't know. That's like obviously it sounds like you are into that, or at least assembling from pieces given to you, which, you know, helps. Yeah, what he has in terms of parts is the same as yours or better. Alright. What am I missing right here? Outputs. Alright, fine. Let's do the LEDs. I'm thinking about it, and I'm avoiding doing it because they no, actually no, I have 4 right here, so this will be perfect. I'm avoiding doing it because of the I don't want to have to think about soldering, because I will be soldering later, but at the moment I'm gonna have to do the current limiting later, and for the moment right now I have a handful of LEDs. Hold on. Or I have a handful of resistors that are just kind of lying around. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 220 ohm. Let's toss those other like 1K ones back in that bag. Go. No, don't fall on me. Get in the bag. It's totally fine, Ender. Totally fine. Where's my other bag of resistors? Oh, it's right here. Need to pull one more resistor out. Okay. Alright, just gonna toss that over there. Toss that in the trash. Alright. So let's see. Where are we gonna put these LEDs is the question. Could put them right over here. Because I mean, like, I'm gonna need to bring these ones around anyway, and then these ones are gonna come out. So, yeah, I don't think I want to place the LEDs yet. I think I want to run the cables to where the memory chip is gonna be, to where the RAM chip itself is gonna sit, and then I want to connect up the RAM chip because of the fact that these LEDs are going to be in my way no matter what. Where am I putting my RAM chip? Let's take a look at his and where his RAM chips are, because he's got it in slightly different positions. So these are his 2 RAM chips, and then this is his dip switch, and then this. I don't know what this is. This is part of the right chip. This is XOR? No, I'm sorry, what is that? Oh, right. His RAM chips come out inverted. So he has to pull these out and then invert them before dropping them out onto the bus, which is what I think these extra chips up here are. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what these are. These are the inversion chips. And then, because this is the memory register. This is the, multiplexer. And then these are the RAM chips. These are the inverter. Yeah, and then they come... Oh, no, these are the RAM chips. Then these are the inverters that come down and then go out into the bus. So what are these? There's two more things in here. The 157. Oh, the multiplexers. Got it. Because where we're reading in from. So these are the multiplexers reading in to the RAM chips. Whether they're reading in from the bus or they're reading in from the dip switch. Got it. Or these are the inverters and these are the multiplexers. Bus. Multiplexers in. No, because this has got to be the inverters. It doesn't matter. I can figure out wherever I want to put them because I don't need these inverters. Because my RAM does not come out as a complement. So I can put my RAM wherever. I don't need these inverters to show my RAM. Yeah, let me put the last brick down here, the last breadboard down here. Let me put the last breadboard down here. One day you want to build your own PC, but it's gonna have to wait for quite some time. Yep. Yep. I totally agree. It's I have many higher things on my priority list than building my own PC at the moment. So, especially since, as you know, I don't exactly play high-powered games. So, there we go. That's the first of the bottom half of my bus. All right. Oh no, actually this is going to go down onto this one. Perfect. Okay, so I've got my memory address select here. So I'm gonna have my input here, right? Here-ish. Then my multiplexer for input off of the bus. Or, yeah, because I can take it in from the bus or out from the bus. I go in or out, because the bus does have, am I actually going to do that? Does this one even use, yeah, it comes in from the bus, and then does it enable, write out? And, yeah, just as write out, and then it's only ever out. Yeah, because the multiplexers can determine bus in or not. I mean, or I could just have write enable. That's obviously it. I just have write enable on this. Yeah, write in. Going through here. That's so interesting. This is write to memory. Oh yes, either one of these, whichever one I want, yeah. Write in and the clock going into here, or write to memory going in, and then this is my program line, which is really what is showing as out over here. This is my program line. Okay. So my program line, which I'm not worried about at the moment. So I have a multiplexer to enable write on the chip. And then I have the multiplexers coming from the bus. And I have this going to the bus. So I can actually do this way, so that's interesting. So this I can have the I can have the bus out there. Is this the inverters? LS04. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an inverter. Yeah, these are the inverters I'm not gonna need. Though I will, I'm sure, make use of them later. So let's see. This is an AND gate. Or a NAND gate, maybe. This is a 189. This is a 189. And these are the multiplexers. Okay. So multiplexers. What's the 189? The 189 is the 64-bit RAM, obviously. And then this is an AND gate. So I stick these the RAM chips that I'm replacing with my own RAM chip. You have so many channel points. Well, too late. Roger already named the computer Steve, so yeah, unless you're gonna override that, I think that's the biggest ticket item. This is not quite square. There we go. Slightly squarer. Roger was. Oh, neat. So let me figure out where I want to put these. So these multiplexers can say in from the RAM. Oh, I'm sorry. So this is going to go right out to the bus. These multiplexers can say in from the bus or in from here. This AND gate. And this multiplexer determine if it's here or here that it comes in with. Is that right? Oh no, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. This doesn't seem quite right. So this goes out. Done. These come in from the bus, yes, or in here for input to here. For input to here. So in from the bus or in from here, input to here. This determines the write signal. This determines the write signal. Yes, I think this is similar to how I want to set up, but obviously, at the very least, I know that I want to have this over here. That I'm positive of. Yeah, dip switch into multiplexers or bus into multiplexers. So I can stick these over here actually. Hold on. Let's bend those legs in a little bit. So we can say bus into multiplexers. Or dip switch into multiplexers. And then, yeah, or dip switch into multiplexers. And then, so this or this, and then these will go up to the chip here. And then a NAND gate. Okay. A NAND gate. Oh, you know what? I knew I wanted to use these inverters for something, because I'm gonna actually change how the inverter works, or I'm gonna change how this RC circuit works slightly. So these. This is only ever going out to right. So this goes to right. And then this. Yeah, this goes to right this here. And then these. Yeah, alright, so I think I want the multiplexer up here. I'm gonna put the AND gate next to it. Oh yeah, so, yeah, alright, here, yeah, so this is it. So this is right, or there's a button, right. So I wanna be able to hit this, and it'll program this, or it'll just write it out on the clock cycle up here. So do I just hold these over here? Or do I say that there, and these, and then just that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. This seems really silly, but until I figure out that this is not going to work properly, let's do it like this. All right, because yeah, we can bring up all of this stuff around here. So, which actually means I'm gonna pull this over just a little bit because I like symmetry. So this overlaps here one, and this overlaps here one. So that's nice. All right. So then we'll say these. Then this button can go up to the multiplexer, and this can go into the multiplexer for here. And I can always bring over the LEDs over here if I want, but I think they'll probably go there in front of the bus. Probably go over here. Let's see what we can do about this, though. The first thing that I want to do is I want to get the address lines into here, and I want to get this. I want to get the address lines into here, and I want to get this powered. So let's start with power and ground. Sorry, I'm trying to trim this to the right length. Good enough. Symmetry is a bitch. So there was a book that I remember reading as a small child called Even Steven and Odd Todd. Right? So even Steven and odd Todd. Now, the way this book is presented, even Steven is a dork. He likes his even numbers, and he arranges all of his plants and everything so that they have the correct, number of plants in even numbers of plants and even rows and all that sort of thing. And each of the plants has even petals and all that sort of thing. And Odd Todd is his cousin. And Odd Todd comes over, and he starts fucking with Steven. Not this Steven. And he starts fucking with Steven. So Steven has his plants all in a row, and he's admiring them. And he realizes that Odd Todd has added a plant to the end of every row. So now the rows are odd. So this is a book, obviously, that is designed to teach children, the difference between even and odd numbers. And it turns out that what it taught me is that Odd Todd is a giant asshole, and Steven was just living his life, and Odd Todd comes over and screws with all of his stuff. And even Steven learns a lesson about not being so stuck up, and Odd Todd learns a lesson about fuck all, if I remember, but basically, don't screw with your cousin's shit without asking, maybe. And ever since then, my brain has to do even numbers. And because I was learning about symmetry at the same time, I associate it with this book. But when I picture things in my brain, so like, I read a lot of fantasy novels, so it'll be like, Lan drew his sword. Odd things are nice too, do not get me wrong. Odd numbers are great. I do not disagree with you, but Odd Todd is an asshole. There's a difference. Odd numbers do not have things wrong with them. Odd Todd has things wrong with him. So, like, Lan drew his sword. In my brain, because things must be even and symmetrical, I picture a mirror image of two men, who are the same man, drawing their sword from opposite sides. I cannot stop my brain from doing this. It is just how my brain operates now. And it is something that is just broken within me, is what I'm saying. I don't know what to do about it. But that is the problem that I have with symmetry, is that my brain will not let go of it. Will not let go of it. Also, fuck Odd Todd. I remember at the end of that book they get ice cream, and I think that like Odd Todd gets ice cream with an even amount of things, and and even Steven gets an ice cream with an odd amount of scoops or something like that. It was they both learn a lesson about appreciating each other's points of view. But seriously, fuck off, Todd. Just leave your cousin's shit alone. It's not that bad. Okay, so this is where this is gonna completely fall apart. I need to look at the addresses for these. The address lines for these 01234 is 87654. So sorry, 8765. So what I'm looking to do is say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3. These are my these are the address lines I'm looking to hook up. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. There are. Good. So starting with 0 here. I'm just gonna stick this arbitrarily somewhere else. You are a symmetric asshole when it comes to the smallest things. I mean, yeah, it's like, you just have to shift it over a little bit. A little bit. In this case, it's asymmetrical as is, so I'm not worried about it, but like, fixing the camera and stuff. That's why I'm always touching things. That's why I'm always touching things that I can't let them be. Boop, 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 boop. There's a button. It does nothing. Alright. So address lines from here. The address lines A0, 1, 2, and 3. Let's pull that off of the other schematic. So A0 is number 9. So that's there. Extra piece here. Yeah, beep boop boop. Exactly. Aye aye. Alright. Let's see. Nine. So 9. Gonna bring around, and I think I'm gonna bring all the address lines around this way. There we go. Try and make that nice and squish those down there. There we go. All right. I'm gonna actually use the old clippers for this because I want to be as accurate as possible on this extra long run. Alright. So, that one goes there. Excellent. That worked out quite well, I have to say. Quite satisfied with that. So that's number 1, or A0 rather. Number 12 is where we're coming from next. Alright, number 12. Oops. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Yep, there we go. Continue to kind of squish those down as I go by. Alright. I don't need you to mark my place anymore. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we got that right. Let's see. Okay. Make sure we get all of these as tightly 90 degreed as we can. This goes here, comes around the outside of here, comes down here, and yeah, all right. Well, it crosses over a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna actually need as much room as I can with this, so I'm good with that kind of crossing over. Swoopity swoopity swap in there. I could. Yeah. I can't. All right, that'll work. Actually, let's actually put those in a different order. Yeah, no, I've lost track of which one should be where. Nope, that's incorrect. There we go. All right, I feel like that will hold them together a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, they're kind of like tangled up in here, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, you gotta get back though. Didn't even like mean to make that as an insult or anything. Okay, that's number 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, and we are looking at okay, good enough. Stop touching things. So a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct. Okay. Okay. You'd be planning this whole thing out for like hours, just making sure the wires are how I want them. See, I can't. The problem is that I'll never follow through if I try and sit down and plan it out too much. That's why I've just got to do it. What is December 10th? Is it your birthday? My wife's is on the 8th. First season for Black Ops Cold War. I'm glad you're enjoying it. How's your weapon skin hunting going? What do we got next? Number 7. Number 7. Pin number 7. That was unclear. You have taken a break? Yeah, your birthday was at the end of July. That's right. That's right. Your birthday is right near mine. Sorry. Number 7. Inside that. Damn it. Oh, alright. This is an 8-pin chip. That'll work. That actually works out perfectly then. Yeah, it's like 4 days from mine. Yeah, something like that. Alright, there we go. The 30th. And I turned 30 this year, so my birthday finally matched my birth year. Kinda. Alright. Oh, it's the 29th? Oh, jeez. Yeah, alright. I'm not crazy. It is like shockingly close to my birthday. Nice. Alright, that should work there. I guess we'll put the other one in between these because there's a bit of a gap. It's a gap. Number 4. Actually, yeah, I think I'll pull 4 straight through the middle of this. Yeah. Your twin. Somebody else with the exact same birthday as you, I assume. 1, 2, 3, 4. I started to cut this and I squeezed one of the other wires just randomly. Okay. Oh, that was not great, but... Same day, same year, same hospital. Almost at the same time. Nice. My wife and her cousin share a birthday. But like different year birthday, you know? Same day, different year. But definitely not anything as close as that. How did you guys... Yeah, how do you guys meet, though? Like, because, I mean, unless it was like, oh, yeah, your mom and I were giving birth in the same hospital, and we just hung out, you know? And it's like, your mothers did it. Well, you know, okay, then that's like, you know, mom friends. Like, even if you're good friends, I'm not saying you're not. But, you just met through school. That's so weird. I mean, like, because there are going to be other people who were born, like, in that same hospital, probably on that same day, if it's a big enough hospital, right? But, like, to just randomly meet one of those people is weird. Though, I suppose, again, if you live in the same area where you were born. I like that you have redeemed your self-appointed VIP, even though you are already VIP. You know I have to reject that, right? Alright, we've got our addresses coming in. Yeah, you and Roger have both done that same thing. What would be a good thing for me to add to the channel for you to spend points on? Like, I don't have enough ideas. Alright, so we've got address lines coming in. I need to tie address lines low because we've got 8 addresses here, and we're only ever going to be using 4 of them for the moment. I'm sorry, I have 11 addresses here, and I'm only going to be using 4 of them for now. So I need to tie a bunch of these low. Okay, as long as you're also out of ideas, then I don't feel so bad. Alright. Tie all these... Just cut this in half. Alright, hold on a minute. Just gonna cut a bunch of these. Because I'm gonna need like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7 at least. Even though some of those will be longer than the others. But alright. Here we go. You know, one you have is for you to hit an NPC, because you can, that's a good one, I like that. But you might be changing that for a little bit. Change it to, betray a teammate. No, don't do that, that's actually a terrible plan. But on the other hand, is it? Yes, it is. that's a bad idea. Alright, so get these 4 tied low so that they will stay low until I can order the correct things. So yeah, smack a teammate, yeah. So it's a relatively harmless. No, full on, absolutely go batshit, start murdering your teammates. That's a much higher tier. That's a much higher tier. Channel point reward, or you just make that the like 10k bit. If you spend 10,000 bits, I will literally just start murdering my teammates. This is why I don't play first-person shooters on stream. And I'm not actually very good. Yeah, puts a bullet in a foot in a game. Yes, yeah. It feels so weird to just, like, tie all these addresses low, but... Alright. I think I'm gonna have to be done after this because I do need to do a bunch of work tomorrow. So close to being done with this paperwork that I need to do, but it's just, like, slightly mind-numbing. And I have to be awake enough to concentrate, but I do want to test a few things. So let's see. Number 1, I want to get my outs. And my ins. Okay, let's start doing this. I gotta think about this. Say goodbye to your pinky toe. Alright, so data 0. Alright. Yes, I'm still listening, YouTube. Stop it. Alright. Oh, I should just do this. Okay. All right. I know how to do this. I want to make sure that I display this correctly. All right. Yeah, no. Okay, before I do this, let's hook up the 4 bits going out. Let's do that. So, we'll hook up a bit of the bus. Oh no, I won't even hook that up right now. All right. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tie together one thing that's been driving me nuts for a while. It turns out that instead of like manually patching this shit in, I should just tie this clock together on these 2 damn switches so that I don't have to worry about it every damn time. All right. So, number 1, I have to remember where the clock is on these. 7, I know where it is. It's 7 because it's on this other exact same register. So, just gonna like bring it all the way around. Oh no, can I? Yeah, no. Well, hold on a second. That has to go somewhere else for the moment. Okay. Let's see. Come on. This is actually a giant pain in the ass to get into this. Clock here. It's easier to get over here. This seems incredibly ridiculous. Hold on a moment. This seems incredibly ridiculous, but here we are. Alright. Here we are. Get into the clock this way. Come on. There we go. Alright. So. I don't think this is actually going to be the correct length, but let's see. So clock in here. Go in. Then turn there. And go over here. Where are those pliers? Ah! Alright, push down. This. You stay down there. You go down here. Okay, now you stay here. Well, you go down there and turn. Alright. Alright. Alright, there we go. No, is this actually too far away? No, this will work great, actually. So, that can go there. That can all go over here. There we go. Just, you stay there, and this kind of pushes down there. I wanna like get it underneath these, but I do not want to pull those up. This is not my favorite run I've done, we'll put it that way. Alright. That's not good. That's not good. I really should just bring it around the outside. Like, bring it over to here. Click it down here. And then bring it across, but... Alright. This is where it stays for the moment. Does it work? That's the only important thing. Does it work? I bet it does. Clear stays low. Right, I believe. Yeah, and read. No. Shit. Yes. Right and read. Okay, so let's shove all this together and just jump a few things across the bus. I'm not actually hooking anything into the bus at the moment, but I am jumping a few things across it because that's funnier. Clock to clock. Power and ground. Power to power. Ground to ground. I want to make sure that's on program mode. And then we're going to just say data for yep 3 2 to 2. I'm sorry, these are the address buses. I'm sorry, this is 0 1 2. Is that right? Hold on. Oh no, it is 0 here, 1 here, 2 here, and then 3 is here. So, yeah, 0, yeah, 1, ah, 0, 1, 2, and then 3. Alright, so there we go. So there we've got our data lines connected across. So they're connected on the bus. And then, so what I want to do is I want to load 4 bytes into here, or 4 bits into here, and then pass them across, and then change them. Change the address. So let's just try this real quick. So let's power this up to see if this powers up at all. Number 1. Okay, so that's good. That's good. This should bring in blank off the bus. Oop. In. This is clear bit. Badly set here. Hold on. Round. Yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, because if I clear that, that'll go there. So is this the read one instead, and I'm mixing them up? No. Does this have power? That's the question. Let's start there. Or did I do something stupid and mix up power over there? That works. Oh, that's off screen. Okay. So let's see. Does this even have power? It has power, so that's good. So if I write in off the bus, it should be writing highs. But that's clearly not happening. Why is that not happening? Hold on a second. Just out of curiosity. Nope, that does nothing. Okay. Figured it was worth a shot just to make sure that we disconnected these to see that that would work properly, and to see that that was going to do something, and it did absolutely nothing. So, do I need to tie? What if I tie one of these high? This is high now, and we read in. Yes. Nope. That does nothing. Why? What am I missing here? Why is Oh, is my clock not actually working? Hold on. Oh, let's check that clock. 0. And then we'll just touch this here. So that gives me nothing. Yeah, that gives me a high. So yeah, the clock is working. Yeah, power and ground are working as expected. The clear bit is not an active high. What if I put this on this side? Okay, so if I put this on this side, that's good. Oh, subtract. Let's pull that. So the registers work. So that's good. The registers work. So what am I missing to bring this in from the bus? What am I missing here? Actually, does the register work? Oh, this is... Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Oh, I just shorted something. Okay. This is write out. This is read. So let's read in. There we go. I think that, let me clear that. Move. Yeah, there we go. So read is on the right hand side. I kept screwing around with write. So read is on the right hand side. So let's say that I clear this. And let's say that I tie 4 of these low. And which means, I need to get these 4 on this side. And then I need to tie the other 4 low. So hold on. Three of these are low. No, that was almost high. Hold on. That's low. And then one more. Do I have another white one? No, I got this white one. Let me grab that. Alright, so these are all low, right? So now I should, if I read my clock cycle, I read 4 as high because it's this has got 4 stored high there. Okay, good. So that's a start. Now then, let's clear that again. Over here, I'm gonna tie these low. Let's go across here. So these data pins I'm gonna tie low. Oh, and right now I'm realizing things are kind of floating a bit. Too many things are floating. I need the write and the read. Oh, and I didn't tie anything right. Alright, I'm not even close to ready for this. So, all of my data is set up at the moment, but I need to finish tying my write and my read to the correct, and my addresses to the correct power. So, the correct voltage. So first of all, let's start with tying the other 3 address lines. Let's tie the other 3 address lines low. Yeah, I need them slightly longer. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I did not make these longer at all. Okay. Not good enough. Not good enough. Okay. So let's see. Our other address lines are the top 2, and then we skip 2. So address 8 is here. Okay. Address 9 is the next one next to it. So this might be a perfect time to use this. Alright. Gotta even this up. That's not good at all. This is not good. Alright. Then this one here is address 9. So address 9 is now tied low as well. So address 10, so we've got write, read, 10. So let's do that. Ah, I definitely stripped this incorrectly. Ah, blah. Knocking over things. It's fine. Everything is fine. All right. Sorry, just cleaning up the jagged edge over here. Alright. This is just a jagged edge of the plastic. Alright, so this one here is number 10. Go in. So then we have here our write bit, which we are going to keep high because it is active high. We have our read bit, I believe. Let's double check that. Yes, this is our read bit, which we're going to keep high, but keep it over here. And then we have our enable bit, which is going to be tied low. It's going to be tied low. Because we always want it enabled. Because the other two bits count as write in and read out. They both will do that. So this is all right. You're getting worse now. This is why I bought a new wire stripper, and I'm not using it for that purpose. Okay. There we go. Okay. Better-ish. I'm not liking that job at all, but okay. So our enable bit. You know what? Fuck this one. I'm putting it as an orange because it's special. It's not just an address line that is permanently tied there for no reason. It is specifically set because it's different. Oh, I can't use orange for that. Oh fuck. I was gonna make use of that orange. Oh, I need the yellow for it. Alright, well. Just make another one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. There we go. Got this yellow one. Slightly bent. Okay. There. That yellow one is the chip enable. Okay. These other ones are data I'm not going to worry about. They can float however they want at the moment. So, let's try this again. So, right now I have 4 pieces of data that are all tied low. I'm going to write that data to address 0. Write that data to address 0. Okay? Boop, 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 boop. Right. Okay. Now then, if I read this in, I'm gonna pull these out so they're gonna float. They can go sit somewhere else on the board that is not tied to anything. So they're gonna float. And now if I read this in, I should get zeros. I get zeros. I'm gonna assume that's correct. I'll just double check. Oh, whoops. Read this in. Oh, I'm not getting zeros. Why am I not getting zeros? Did I not tie these low? Low, 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 low. Oh. Heh. Oh, that's fun. Oh! I did not tie these low because they, this bottom rail isn't hooked up. Let's try that again. If I write this low, write low. Oh. Are you tied high or something? Hold on a moment. I'm trying to figure out. What if we pull that out? What am I missing here? Oh, these are high impedance. Now I read it, and we get that. Okay, we read. We clock cycle read. We get that. Yep. This is not working how I am expecting it to. Oh, it is actually working how I expect it to. I'm not, it's not properly disconnecting from the bus. There we go. I need to, like, change both of these so that they switch over. Okay, so I've read in the 4 bits correctly. Now if I change over to a different address, that should all be high because they tend to be. Let's see, out and in, out, in. That did nothing. Yes, they are all high. No, okay, so they're all high. If I change back to 0, then I should be able to write zeros to this, right? Correct? Oh, wait a minute. What if I write zeros to it, though? I write zeros. 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay. This is written in here. And yeah, no, this should definitely be on this side. Hold on a minute. This should definitely be on this side. Oops, whoopsies. Not that one. Not that one. Hold on a second. This should definitely be on this side. Because this is in, this is out. Blah. It's been so long since I've done the frickin' registers. I can't even recall which is supposed to be which. What if I put all of these to high? If I just move all of these to high and read in from the bus. Okay, good. So that's correct. Okay, yeah. So I am reading in from the bus correctly there. And then So I did have it set up right the first time. And then I want to read active low, read in from the bus, active low. So these are ones, is what these are giving me. Oh, because no, this isn't actually out. Okay, so these are ones, is what this is giving me. But if I were to write in low, write in low, let's say just to 2 of these. I write in low, and then we read them out, and we say, read this in from the bus. Yes, it does work. Okay, so address 0. We're gonna tie 0101 into it. So address 0 is 0101. Okay? Okay. Address 1. Write that into address 1, and then let's swap that for address 2, or address 0, and then address 1. Yeah, that's right, the opposite for address 2. Okay, so now if I pull these out, I've got bus coming in, yeah, read in is happening. Read in is happening. Write out is happening. For address 0. Yeah, so, well, okay, so I did it in the wrong order, but 1010. And then for the other address, same thing. It is not outputting that. Did I not read this in correctly? This is, yeah, we are definitely in read mode. Let's turn that off for a moment. Let's make sure that for address 1, we have low, yeah, D0 is low, D1 is high, D2 is low, and D3 is high. We're going to say that. We're going to write that in. Okay. So we've written that. Now we're going to pull that out. So we've written that there. If we read it in, oh, that's so interesting. What if we read in D0 again? Yeah, so I'm totally confused. Because now they're just all 4 of them are there. Do I have to pull it low if it's 0? Do I have to pull it low if it's 0? Oh my gosh. That's something I didn't consider. Okay. Please hold. Let's put some resistors in here. Well, I suppose we'll need to offset them slightly. It doesn't matter. Pull it low. All right, so we pulled it low. We've pulled it low. So if we write in there, then yeah, it oh, we're not actually reading anything there. Oh, things were floating. Things were floating. That's why, because we weren't actually writing out. Oh, I don't need to pull them low. I'm a crazy person. Okay. All right. So it's interesting. So one of them is set there. Yeah, I'm mondo confused right now. So it's definitely outputting something. It's definitely outputting something. But only this one here. Oh, did I actually screw this up and hold on a second. Let's write floating to this address. Oh, I didn't, yeah. Write floating to that address. And then read address 0 again. Read address 0 is not working. Alright, I'm massively confused. Yeah, I'm definitely confused. Something's broken. At the very least, the register is not playing nicely with it. So let me, just for shits, I'm gonna put the register over here. Just for shits, I'm gonna try measuring some things. So I wanted to kind of use the register to see if I could just input some stuff, you know? But it's not working because it doesn't like me. So, because I've done something wrong. Alright, so we've got ground here. Let's pull over this here. Good. So that can be seen slightly. Alright. Alright. So let's see. Number one, we can tell that things are powered when they are actually powered. Good. So you got 5 volts running through there. No volts going through there. Okay, so our address lines should be all low right now. They are low. And our data lines are both reading and writing right now. Jeez. Our data lines should have nothing on them. 0, 0, 0. If we read from our data lines, 0, 0, 0. So what happens if we write to our data lines right now? They stay at 0, I'm guessing. Because they need a high to see that they're coming in. Okay, so let's write one of them high. Write. And, oh, and read is still on, so, which is fine when I write. So 0, 1, 0. So that's correct. Now if I change this to a different address, 0, we still want to have read on, thank you. 0, 1, 0. Okay, this shit ain't working. That's what's happening here. What is our address at the moment? It should be 0001, but it is not. 000. Yep. Our address is 0000. So let's take a look up here. It has power. It's got ground. This is tied to 5 volts. This is tied to 0 volts. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. These are wrong. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is 0 here. And then 5 volts here. But that's the wrong address. This is in the wrong spot. These need to come over. Okay, that's fun. This should be here. This should be here. Okay, so number 1, there's that. And number 2, these two are in the wrong spot. They are not long enough for where they need to be. Apparently, I slightly miffed that up. You are supposed to be here, sir. Sir. There. Sir. There. Sir, I'm going to need to ask you to move over. I don't know why I'm doing this sir bit. Okay. I'd like to replace those at some point, but this is an in, out. Yes, okay. Oh. All right, so number 1, there's that. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. So let's check and see if that's actually working properly. And then let's check if the select bit is working properly. So number 1, this select bit should be high at the moment and then goes low. That is correct. That is working. Nope, sorry, pulled that off screen. So now this should be high, high. No, that's not right. Low, low. Ah, yes. High, high, low, low. Oh. This is low. This is low. This is high. No. That's low. That's low. Oh, I must have been like... I don't know what I did to get it to be high there. Okay. That's odd. So, alright. So low, 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 low. No, low and low. Okay. Now if I turn these all up, they should all be high, right? High, 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 high. Okay. Okay. So our low bits are low now. What if we change this here and say high? Ah, my select bit is wrong. My select bit's going to the wrong thing. High, high, but then low. Low, but then high. Correct. And then low. No, high, but then low, but then high. Okay. So my select bit is wrong. So I actually need to bring that select bit over too. Okay. Undo that power. This select bit should actually be going to the red one. Oh, unless I, yeah, no, that select bit should be going to the red one. Let's toss this in the, box of pre-made ones, even pre-made by me. All right. Select bit over to this side here. Okay, there we go. All right, that goes there. That's better. Now then. Now if I pull this here and put this here. Now if I power this up, now I should see all of these being low. Let's just double check that. Let's turn that read bit off. So, that helps if I bring this back on screen. So we say low in bit 3, then high, yes. Now it is doing the thing that it is supposed to be doing. Okay. Okay. Now it's doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing of changing frickin' memory addresses. So now let's try this the easy way. We'll not even go for the registers. I'm literally just gonna say U low, U high, U low, U high. Okay. So we're going to say write those into memory address 0 and then change to memory address 15. Switch them. Right there. And I'll pull these out. So let's go back to 0. So starting here, 0, 0, 0. Oh, right, because those are the address bits. I did the freaking address bits. I wrote nothing but with the address bits. U 0 1 0, and then up here 1, and then we write, and then we switch to a different address, and then we switch the data, and then we write, and then we pull this out, we switch back to our first address, and we say, okay, read out please. 0 1 0 1. Okay. Then we switch to the other one, and we say 1. Yeah. 0. 1. 0. Good. The way it should be. Jeez. Alright. So it does work. I just need to pay attention really, really, really closely. I don't think I technically need this, because I think that if I disable both of these, then it'll be the same tri-state logic. I'm gonna keep it just because I don't want to screw anything up, but I think when I set read high and out high, I'm gonna be just doing the same thing. Maybe I will just pull it off. Not gonna worry about it. Alright, that's all I'm doing for tonight. This has been certainly entertaining and definitely fulfilling continuing this. I actually might be continuing doing this more sometime on the weekend, but I don't know. We'll see. What I do know is that I want to do this again next week, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, GMT -5, because I want to finish hooking this stuff up here so that I can start to get read and write from the registers and from the RAM, and I can start playing around with that, because once I do that, then we get output and we get control logic, and that's where the real excitement goes. So looking forward to that, but that is not happening until at least next week. So thank you so much for joining me. Check out the Discord link in the description, follow, and have a great night.